everyone, and a warm welcome to the third and final night of Thestival 2023. So, as many of you will know, we've already seen 2 brilliant nights of Thestival. We have seen drama section, we've seen Blast to the Past, our musical section, we've seen Deja Vu, and of course we have seen the BBC. Which of course, I mean, big bold comedy, right? Yeah. And tonight, it is the premiere of Shallow Graves! Forgive my voice, by the way, I am still recovering from Hillsborough yesterday. Oh, whatever. 5-1. So, tonight, then, Shallow Graves will consist of 2 parts. And there will be an interval in the middle, 15 minutes, in which you will be able to answer a poll on who you think the killer is. Because it's a whodunit. Why not involve the audience? Why not indeed? Trigger warnings, the show does contain some strong language, some violence, and some themes you may find distressing. I have to put that out there. The cast and crew have worked really hard on this. I've done my best as a writer. Please bear with me. I am an inexperienced writer. It's only the second show I've ever written. But they've worked extremely hard, and I'm really proud of them. So a big thank you to everyone for coming. Let the mystery begin. Enjoy the show.
Yes, Mrs. Atherton, everything is ready. Me and Jeremy have made all the arrangements.
Is everyone here?
Everyone is here. All bar one.
Thank you. It's such a big night for him. I want everything to go perfectly.
Want a cig, Tanya?
No thanks, I didn't quit.
Come on, don't be a bore me, lass. I smoke 6 packs a day. I'm the head chef at Frank's and Benny's.
Eddie, come on. Sit up. Just leave it out.
General, do you want to come for a smoke? Oh yes, don't worry. But just remember, I'm not as young and sprightly as I am anymore, son.
You could hold it just for a few more minutes, Eddie.
Very well.
Now may I have your attention, please, everybody? I would like to present my wonderful son, Jeremy Atherton, and his lovely fiancée, Lily Graves.
Thank you everyone for coming to my engagement party with my wonderful wife Lily. Now, she might be the love of my life, but her taste in music is a bit, let's say, it's a bit lacking.
Cheeky sod.
Can't have everything, I suppose. Well, cheers to a beautiful future, and cheers to my wonderful fiancée Lily.
Aww.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Cheers, everyone. I hate that I'm letting you off for that comment. I'll get you hooked on today's tunes in no time.
Try if you can.
Oh, I will. Enjoy the night, everyone, and don't worry if you start running low. There's plenty to go around.
Excellent speech, son.
Thank you, Mother.
I just want tonight to go perfectly for you.
Of course you do, as usual.
Show some respect, Eddie.
To you, I don't know the meaning of the word.
Alright. How about we have one night without any arguments? And look, Mother, right, before I protest, I know that Dad's death has been difficult for you. But it's been tough for us all. Now can we just have one good night? It's what Lily would want.
You've managed to do so well despite everything that's happened. I'm so proud of you.
I hope it's much fast when I get married.
You could show at least a little bit of interest in your brother's success.
You've done well, bro. I guess. Half decent bird that did too. Nice
Cheers.
one. Cheers, bro. I sometimes wish I was as successful as you, but then again, you're not perfect. Are you? General, I think I have that smoke now.
Honestly, I'd pack it in if I were him. It's bad for you. The general's not getting any younger either.
In the end, Doctor, what is our choice?
Poor girl, she looked shattered. Her dad must be overworking her.
Say that a bit louder, Sam. I don't think I heard you.
There's no need to be snappy, Paige. You did agree to come tonight after all.
I don't need a lecture from you, Rich. Especially not tonight. I suppose congratulations are in order.
Oh, thank you for coming.
Surprised?
Pleasantly.
Really? I'll have to mark that in my calendar.
Trouble?
It's fine.
Your mum gets so flustered sometimes it's entertaining to watch.
I know, but try not to laugh at her, please. She's had enough on her table, you know. So please don't laugh at her.
Alright. I just hope Eddie behaves himself tonight. I like to party as much as the next girl, but he just also has a tendency for trouble.
Yeah, families there. Talking about families, is your sister coming?
No, not that I'm shocked. So much for the reunion.
She's a police officer, isn't she?
Yeah.
Well, I hope we won't need her services in the future then.
Is that meant to be a joke?
Not a funny one, no.
No. Okay then.
Can't wait for my uni days, right?
Isn't it just?
Oh my gosh, congratulations.
Yeah, congrats, both
Thanks.
of you.
Thanks, Helen.
Can I get a refill, please?
Yeah, of course you can. Yes, thank you. Thanks. That's lovely. Oh, I feel like I can hear something. I don't know.
Sorry I'm late. I believe my sister's expecting me.
Your name, please?
Grace, Scarlet Grace.
Oh my god. As if you forgot your title.
Hello, Lily. Oh my god, is this your sister?
Yeah.
Helen Reed. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Really?
Awkward.
Dear Scarlet Graves, Judge Richard Wilson, we've met before, except you haven't come to talk work tonight, have you?
Hopefully not. Not that I'm used to this kind of setting.
Anyone else like to introduce themselves? My sister?
Eddie, come over here.
Oh yes, this is my mother, Catherine Atherton, and my brother, Eddie.
Delighted to meet you, D.S. Graves.
Please, call me Scarlet. I'm off duty.
Oh, Charlotte, my name's Jeremy.
It's Scarlet, and I know who you are.
Okay then.
Sam Walker, and this is Alex Hart and Bill Hunter.
Dr. Alex Hart.
General William Hunter! But you can call me Bill.
And that's Paige Cartwright, your brother.
Drink, madam. Just a soft one, please. Lemonade. Of course.
Lemonade? Really?
Ah, well, maybe she's a slow drinker.
Dinner is about to be served. If you'd like to take your places in the dining room.
All right, everyone, to the dining room.
Let's go. I'll be there in a minute. Surprise, I suppose.
Please, Lily, I don't want to make a scene.
Did you visit Mum before you came?
I did. She's well. Wishes she could be here.
Scarlett, I've missed you so much, but it's been like, what, 7 years?
Almost.
And still, Same phone number, same address, not exactly hiding. It's like you wanted me to find you.
Look, I'm here, aren't I? You always said to take time off when we were younger. Well, here I am, taking your advice. Besides, tonight's not about me. A successful lawyer.
Yeah, with a near perfect record. Just promise you won't pass judgment on him too soon, okay?
Why should I?
No, it's just you don't know him much, that's all. Anyway, should we get some food? I'm starving.
Tony, where is your daughter? She should be serving in here.
Don't be such a bitch, Mum.
You watch your language when talking to me.
I'll go and find her, Lady Atherton.
Is she okay?
Yes, she's fine, son. Just about a morning sickness, that's all.
Why can't you stop treating me like some bloody kid? Try to calm down, will you? Okay, but I'm going to have a pint.
Yeah,
He can handle his own drinks out.
3 drinks is a lot to handle for one person, though.
He can carry him on his own, Lily.
Just 1 second, man. Come here. What is all that about? Sam's been trying to talk to you all night and you keep ignoring him. What are you not telling me?
It's nothing.
Right. Whatever then. Lads, I'll join you. I need a refill.
Sound.
Don't take it personally. He can be a bit of a dick when he wants to, which is most of the time. I've noticed. You don't seem to be enjoying yourself that much either.
Not now, Scarlett.
You know, you ask a lot of questions, don't you? In my job, I suppose I've got a reputation to uphold. You make a good journalist.
You said you weren't working tonight.
I'm not. Aren't you? It's fine, Richard. Clearly, smelling out her prey comes naturally to her.
Where were you going?
For some fresh air, I'd rather be on my own, if you don't mind, thanks.
Oh, leave her, Helen. She'll be alright.
Oh, what? No, I'm going after Lily. You know, all that booze and that. It's lethal.
Easy, Bill.
Don't worry, there's still life in this old soldier yet. Just need to stretch these good boys of mine. What's going on? Private! Daz!
Easy, Bill.
Whoa.
Steady there, soldier.
What's happened?
He needs his meds. I'll go take him to Dr. Hart. Oh, Bill. This way. Steady now. Cheers, Eddie.
Oh, Scarlett, can I have a word, please?
Of course.
So, I'd like to thank you for coming to the wedding. It truly means a lot, especially to Lily.
Don't mention it.
So, how long have you been in the police force for then?
Almost 7 years.
Isn't that around the last time you saw Lily? Like, what happened between the pair of you?
So you've known everyone here for some time?
Yeah. So I've known the general through my father. I knew Helen through Lily. She's an old friend of Lily, so I'm sure you know. Lawson, I know him through work, and Tony and Tanya, family friends,
Paige and Sam?
old friends.
And your brother, Eddie. Seems like he's ruffled a few feathers.
Naturally, he's quite the bully. But it all pretty much ended when he got slapped in the face.
You know 2 wrongs don't make a right.
Yeah, well, I know, but he's had it rough since his friend died. But to be honest, I don't really care. Because, quite frankly, he deserves it. The only thing that me and Eddie have in common is that we both like our lager. Talking about lager, where's my drink?
Oh, here it is.
Thank you.
Me and Lily, we've also had our differences over the years, but
Can you just give me a sec?
are you alright? Sorry, does anyone know where the doctor is?
I should hope so.
Right, can you go after Jeremy?
Why?
Dr. Hart! Dr. Hart! Someone get Dr. Hart!
What's going on?
You two, go get Eddie and Lily.
Shakes, Tony, get out of the way!
Guess the engagement's cancelled then. Better call off the DJ.
Shut up!
Oh, Jesus, lass, chill!
How does it feel, Eddie? You know, to lose a brother?
How's Mrs. Atherton?
She's asleep, son. The doctor's given her a sedative.
This is horrible.
Tonga, stay calm.
Well, one thing's for sure. It wasn't an accident.
Why did you say that?
See for yourself.
Oh my god.
Dear Lord.
Someone's put something in his drink?
So are you looking at suicide or murder?
Murder.
What makes you so sure?
Because I was with him when he finished his drink. If he'd put it in himself, I would have noticed.
Scarlett, please. I need you to find who did this. I know I didn't invite you here to be a detective, but
Circumstances. I know. Ironic. The other thing that I noticed, Jeremy didn't always have a drink in his hand.
You could have slipped something into it before you put it down?
Someone's jumping to conclusions all of a sudden.
I want to know what happened to Jeremy.
All right, thank you. If I'm going to find out who's done this, I need to know. Lily, did anyone ever have any grudges against Jeremy?
no.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Right. Well, then I'll start with you, Eddie.
Me?
You bought Jeremy's drink.
Yeah, sure as hell didn't put nothing in it though.
Right. I want you to remain here. The rest of you, go and wait in the dining room until you are called.
So we're all under house arrest then?
Until I find
Right.
this killer, yes. Lily, that means you two.
I'm sorry?
Right now, everyone is a suspect, and I can't rule anyone out,
Including me.
including you.
How dare you?
Lily, you're not a detective. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah, well, that's rich coming from you. A sister who disappears for 7 fucking years.
Almost 7, and in my job, I have to make difficult decisions. Lily, right now, I can't rule anyone out.
Still Dad's daughter, huh? A rigid detective who can't lie to save a life.
I'm an honest woman, Lily. Thank you.
Sibling rivalry. Mental, innit?
You bought Jeremy's drink. Retrace your footsteps.
I already told you, didn't spike it. Okay, fine. Look, I went to the bar to get my brother's drink, then I went back to the main room.
And then what?
Joined the rest of the people in the party.
Anything else?
No. Okay, look. Sam looked like he wanted to speak to me, but I went outside to finish a pint with a cigarette and didn't speak to me, but seemed a bit pert, to be honest. He'd already spoken to Jeremy as well, so seemed a
Who
bit
seemed
put
put
out.
out?
Yeah,
Sam or Jeremy?
both of them.
Interesting.
Actually, do you want to know something else? Your sister lied to you, said no one wanted to harm my brother. But I can definitely think of someone who might.
Very well. Let's have it.
Tell me, how well did you know Jeremy?
Well enough.
Yes?
Paige, you've been going on your writing retreats for a bit too long. So, the wedding, I'm calling it off. I found someone else.
You might say I had a small problem with a thieving rat.
Yet, you still came to this engagement. And at this engagement, your ex-fiancé, who left you for the woman he's now marrying, suddenly ends up dead. What do you call that?
Coincidence.
Is it?
Eddie set you up to this, didn't he? A murder happens at an engagement party and you just go for the easy target. Well, I don't blame you, to be honest.
Earlier, when you left, you said you were going outside for some fresh air.
I was, and I did.
Go anywhere else?
No. When I came back inside, the butler's daughter Tamsin came in to see me.
Tanya?
Whatever. You've got it all wrong, as they all do at first. I know this genre like the back of my hand.
This isn't one of your crime thrillers, Paige. Speaking of which, tell me, what are they about?
Well, if you know about my novels and you're asking me that, then you're not very attentive, are you?
I've read 2 of them. They're good.
Thank you.
So tell me, what are they about? You know, sounds better coming from you.
Well, as you said, I write crime thrillers. Murder mysteries, if you will. Agatha Christie is my middle name.
The man must be David Suchet. Your latest novel, Till Death Do Us Part. Murder at a wedding. Except this couldn't wait until then, could it?
If I'd have slipped something into anybody's drink, it certainly would not have been Jeremy's.
Is that a threat?
I'm just saying you should keep an eye on your sister detective.
Tell me, what do you think persuaded Jeremy to invite you here tonight?
Mum, look, no. Oh, okay, fine, but you know how she reacted to when. Yes, I know. Look, I know you were, I know you really liked her, but no, well, don't. I'd warned you.
Catherine said that she felt sorry for me, that she still wanted me to be a friend of the family.
Doesn't look like that's going to happen now, is it?
Eddie... Jeremy always said that Eddie was less close to his mother than he was. But in the end, Jeremy was more like Robert than he cared to admit. Disloyal.
Disloyal? Sorry, excuse me a minute.
Hey, Butcher, what the fuck are you playing?
Could ask you the same thing. Looking through keyholes, listening to private conversations, are we?
And then stop her eavesdropping on the conversation I was having earlier in the night. That was also private.
Not anymore.
Right, thank you, Paige. I'll be in touch.
You're just letting her go.
I'm an author, Sam. I know the line between fantasy and reality.
You're not in the clear yet. If there's anything you're not telling me, I will find out.
Oh, and I'm so sorry I couldn't be of more help.
I'll be the judge of that. Right, now on to you, Sam. I did want a word. You've been trying to talk to Jeremy and Eddie all night.
Yeah, that's right.
Now one of them is dead. What do you call that?
Well, I was trying to talk to them about their father. Or should I say my father?
I don't know. Should you?
I don't know how long the affair went on. It could have been a one-nighter for all I know. What I know is my dad left me, and then, boom, I turn up.
How long does Jeremy know?
I finally told him tonight, after a year of getting to know him. And Eddie.
And how did Jeremy react to this revelation?
Sam, I don't care how many times you have to tell me this. I don't care who your father is. I don't care. I guess we both know what it's like to not be loved by our fathers.
How did that make you feel?
Rejected, foolish.
Angry? bitter.
Are you trying to suggest that I killed Jeremy?
Thoughts cross your mind.
Why would I want to kill a member of my family?
Can't choose family, can you?
I guess not.
Well,
Listen, I want to be a part of Jeremy's family. I wouldn't have killed him for it. She was more likely to want him dead.
who?
Paige. She disappeared, didn't she? And she has her reasons.
I'm looking into that. Where were you when Jeremy died?
With Dr. Hart and a few others. Lily, Eddie, Alan. They can vouch for me if you don't believe me.
Good. I'll be checking. Dr. Hart, old friend of Catherine, I believe.
Correct, despite our differences.
And Jeremy, what did you make of him?
He was a successful man, good at his job, like me. Trouble was, he couldn't always handle the truth.
The truth?
Sam.
Wait, you also knew?
Yes, I knew. Given that there was a shortage of midwives, as soon as Sam's mother's waters broke, I just had to step in.
And you never thought to tell your old friend?
How-
Or did you have another reason to keep quiet?
How could I? Finding out that your husband had played away with some other... It's not very nicest of surprises, isn't it?
Still, maybe she would have appreciated the honesty. But like I said, you have another reason to keep a secret.
Alex, I know that you knew that my father had an affair. Maybe if you had a family, you would understand how much pain that you have caused.
So, tell me, where were you when Jeremy died?
No. I'm a doctor. Yes, Graves. I save lives every single day, and I don't take them, and I'm proud of that. Whether I have a family or not, Jeremy planned his affair. I did not plan his father's.
Still, you have the scientific expertise. Doctors can go loopy.
It doesn't take a doctorate of medicine to know that the stuff put in Jeremy's drink is deadly when ingested.
But it does take a detective to uncover secrets and bring a killer to justice.
Again, a detective? Answer me this. Why would Jeremy invite someone who wanted to kill him?
Perhaps he didn't. Ellen, how well do you know Lily?
Well, we went to uni together.
Good friends, I presume.
Roommates for 2 years. She always kept in touch even after graduation. You know, you could say we were best friends.
Jeremy, you know him well?
Maybe through the papers.
Ever report on any of his cases?
Occasionally.
Lily said he had a near-perfect record. So tell me, Helen, any cases he might not have wanted you to report on?
I mean, he's persuasive, but just not persuasive enough.
You know that I was set up. So, how about you don't post this, okay? And I will pay you, okay? Sweep it under the rug.
You took the money?
No, I published. It's my job.
Still, bribe's a bribe.
I mean, egotistical or not, I don't think he dared to, threaten my career again. And if Lily found out...
Where were you?
I was with Lily, Eddie, and I believe Sam. Lily and I were catching up, and Eddie wanted to smoke with his drink, usual. We were all outside when we heard the commotion.
What more can you tell me about this case?
Scarlet,
Judge Lawson, how long have you worked with Jeremy?
it must be about 5 years now since he passed the bar. He was a clever boy.
But not quite a flawless record.
The journalist talked, did she? Did she also mention that Jeremy tried to pay her off?
Yes, I'm aware of that. More about this case. Jeremy was the defence lawyer for a company boss who accused one of his board members of embezzlement.
You set me up, didn't you? You set me up. Why, Rich? Why? You don't have anything to prove. You don't have anything to gain from me.
In the end, the company boss was a tax dodger. Jeremy performed his job to the best of his abilities, but you know, Scarlet, some people, they just cannot be saved.
True. Jeremy can't be saved. Tell me, why would you bear a grudge against him?
I don't know, why would I?
I don't know, why would you?
Jeremy was a valued colleague. Why? Even if
what?
Even if he hadn't messed it up, he wouldn't quite have still been family.
Paige!
My goddaughter, and your primary suspect, no doubt.
She has a motive. Like you.
Scarlet, Paige knows the line between fantasy and reality.
You know, those are practically the same words that she used.
Well, it doesn't prove a thing.
Doesn't it?
Look, Scarlet, despite any allegations of corruption on Jeremy's part or my own, I have nothing to do with this.
I guess I'll have to judge that.
I did see Miss Cartwright for a bit. After she came in from the garden.
How'd she seem?
Kept to herself, really.
The Athertons, you know them for long.
A question, you know? A couple of years ago, Dad took on as an apprentice.
You've been friends with them long?
A few years.
How long?
About 3 months.
Consensual?
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. It was in plan though. He doesn't know.
I see. And given that... Oh, what?
DS Graves, why are you questioning my daughter?
Oh, what the hell is this?
Tanya had nothing to do with the murder.
What about you?
Me?
He doesn't know, apparently. Do you?
No.
So you know about the pregnancy, but tell me, did you ever get into any arguments with anyone?
That's none of your bloody business.
Everything here is my bloody business, Tony. I'm trying to catch a killer.
Tanya had no reason to kill Jeremy.
What about you? You would know where the disinfectant was kept.
Oh, the classic, the butler did it. If you're pardon the pun, eh? You don't have to be a mastermind to find a bottle of bleach, do you?
Where were you, Tony?
With Kath and the doctor. Right before Jeremy croaked. Then I found him.
I do remember how quick you were to raise the alarm.
Word of advice, DS Graves. Leave me and my daughter out of this.
Word of advice, Tony. Don't try and ruin a police investigation.
Well, I know better than to trust your kind.
I really should get back to work.
You may go for now.
I'm sorry, by the way.
Don't worry, I've dealt with worse.
Exactly. I haven't seen matters worse. closer to finding out who murdered my son.
You're not the only one whose patience is wearing thin, Catherine.
You insisted on inviting her.
Well, I wish I hadn't. Wherever she goes, death. Where are you going?
To find your sister.
Yeah, I'm coming too.
No, I'll go alone, thank you.
Nice try.
How are you feeling?
Better. I mean, being under all this house arrest. Still waiting for an interrogation, though. Some party, isn't it?
It became some party as soon as Jeremy croaked. I always bring my medical bag, but I never thought I'd have to use it tonight.
So, who are we thinking?
What kind of question is that?
Oh, come on, who do you think it is? I think it's the author. I just say it these days. The ex.
Paige?
Yeah, well, he left her after all, didn't he?
She does write crime thrillers. Gives her all the info she needs.
I don't want to say it, but I'd bet on it. I mean, we just got to be careful who to look out for. I mean, the journalist seems a bit weird, doesn't she? I mean, there's also the judge. He's a calm one, isn't he?
Have we interrupted something?
No, we're just trying to find out who the killer is.
Speculating, are we? Don't go for the obvious one. She's had enough of that detective. As have I.
As have you.
I mean, what about Sam? I assume you all heard the argument at the dinner earlier.
Sam can be immature, but he wouldn't resort to murder.
The kid did seem pretty put out of it when Jeremy argued with him. Why, do you think rejection could count as a motive?
It might.
It could have been anyone.
What could have been anyone?
Who's your money on, son?
You mean who? I don't know.
She's been slipping in and out all night too. Tony's daughter.
Well, you think Tanya's capable of murder?
Well, anyone is.
She doesn't seem the type, though.
What does that matter?
You know, if you're going to accuse me, at least have the decency to say it to my face.
See, you got your old man's temper. Does it run in your family?
Well, Scarlett seems to be building up her own little list of suspects' alibis and motives. She seems to be enjoying playing bad cop.
She's a nutter, your sister.
Who do you think then?
I don't care. I just want my sister to do her job.
Which I'm sure she is. Playing bad cop, as you say?
Yeah, she's weird, I admit it.
In what way?
Just keeping us all here as suspects. I've got nothing to hide.
Yeah, well, you're talking for yourself.
Yeah, well, look, it wasn't personal, any of it. You know, Jeremy moved on and I'm not sorry for it.
I didn't expect you to be.
Yeah, well, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty either.
I've noticed.
Look, we've got an issue here, but I am not playing around anymore, okay?
Okay. Well, next time you see bad cop, tell her I want a word. And, tell her this, Lily. Stay sharp. You okay?
What did she say?
Oh, forget her, just something about staying sharp. I knew inviting her would only cause trouble.
Anyway, can I get anything else to drink by the way, Tim?
Yeah, a gin for me, please.
I don't mind another, but best to be green.
Agreed.
Helen?
I'm not Thestival, but thank you.
Likewise. Aren't you all forgetting?
Yes, why don't we all wait until Scarlett's caught the killer?
I'm not sure I can wait that long.
I'm not sure she can wait for us either.
Well, who are we thinking?
I mean, she did seem pretty annoyed when her sister said everyone was a suspect.
Why would she kill her own fiancé?
He has a lot of money, I suppose.
I mean, if she was going for money, wouldn't she have waited after they got married?
General,
Yes.
you say you haven't been interviewed yet.
No, not yet.
Why are you so curious? And
What have you got to hide? And why do you keep your hand over that pocket?
Because I'm a military man. And this is my security.
What the?
Jesus Christ.
Don't worry, it is small and as of yet, unused.
Before anyone asks, no.
It could be a broken wrist. Where's Dr. Hart? What have you been doing?
What do you care?
Well, for starters, we need to get that looked at.
Fine, just don't fuss.
Eddie! What's happened? He fell down the stairs.
Looks more like he was pushed.
Just get off my case, will ya?
Yeah, well, this has been an engagement to remember.
At least you're alive to remember it.
I'm working on that. Eddie, what was Jeremy drinking tonight?
Marjorie, why?
And you?
What?
Yes, Graves.
Ugh, not now, Sam.
Yes, no, just can't wait.
Oh, fine. All of you wait here.
And tell the waiters to hurry up with a glass of water whilst they're at it.
Why do they want to know?
What do you think he wanted?
Oh, better go to the doctor.
God knows. No idea.
Do you think your sister can catch this murderer?
I hope so.
Where is everyone?
I don't know.
Where is everyone? Get them right now.
What, why?
Just grab everyone and bring them here in 15 minutes.
Everyone, that's the cue for the interval. 15 minutes. So, just before we start the second part, let's hear how the poll's gone. So at the moment then, we can see there are no votes for the police officer who has not shown up yet, and no votes for the journalist. There are 2 votes for Jeremy, our murder victim, the doctor, and the detective herself, Scarlett Graves. 4 votes for Eddie, 5 votes each for Sam and Tony, 6 votes each for Catherine and Lily. The primary suspect is the butler's daughter, Tanya. 9 votes. Is it now? Everyone, that's my mother. Well then, let's find out how many of you are right. Everyone, it's time for part 2.
blunt trauma to the side of the head.
You found the body. Did you notice anything? See anyone?
No, at first I thought she was asleep, then I saw the injury, realised.
Looks more like injuries to me. Doc?
Agreed. 2 blows. Insurance?
Hardly life insurance.
You were never one for good jokes, were you, Eddie?
Nah, murder's a serious business, innit?
Hang on a minute. We still don't know who killed Jeremy. How do we know it was the same person who killed Paige?
That's the thing. We don't.
Doesn't this rule Paige out?
Ugh, not necessarily.
So now we're in a room full of killers.
Shut up! Was this one planned too?
No. I suspect it was improvised. The question is why.
Catherine, telephone.
Thank you.
Now, I would be intrigued to find out why the General has a gun.
What?
He has a gun!
Someone had to blab, didn't they?
Beyond the looking at us, this isn't exactly a war zone.
You have no idea what a war zone is like, son!
Yeah, well, none of us did until tonight.
General, why did you bring the gun?
Security said earlier, right?
Exactly.
Hold on. Is that even legal?
It depends, and if he has a license, and security from what?
I have a license. And you never know what's around the corner. You never know when you're going to have to watch out. You might know what I'm talking about, old girl, considering you're a detective yourself. You've stared death right in the eyes just as I have.
Sit down, General, and please don't call me old girl.
Why? You are compared to me.
Well, both of you compared to me, you're all spring chickens.
Thank you, but I'm certainly not thanking you for bringing a gun to an engagement party, which I'm going to need.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
In case I need it.
You won't. It's a police matter. Now hand it over.
Get back! Give me the bloody gun, General!
Dad, what have I told you about controlling your temper?
Hand over, Sergeant. Now. Now, the rest of you go away, except for Tony.
Dear Graves, when you finish playing around with that thing,
Earlier, when you said you knew better than to trust my kind, do you care to enlighten me?
yes. So, I had an argument. I saw red. He wasn't supposed to fall down the stairs. I'd expect any father to do the same for his daughter, no matter how young. When Tanya's daughter, when my ex-wife, who's now dead, her daughter, my daughter, Tanya, when her mother died, she died in a workplace accident, and it was just really tragic. I wanted to reopen the investigation. I went to you guys. You said you couldn't help me. It was just a horrible workplace accident, case closed, open and shut. And it destroyed us. After that, Tanya's all I've got left. And I've never done anything to hurt her. It's just all that rage.
I get it. I understand. You just got to understand that, Tony, I'm just trying to do my job, even when others don't always do theirs. I cannot close any doors until I get concrete evidence. If you've got nothing to hide, then...
Nonetheless, what?
You said about Eddie.
You!
Look, whatever it costs, I'll pay for it, all right?
Oh, you will
Yes!
you?
Yes! I will.
Enough, both of you. Catherine, earlier you said you had a phone call.
Yes, I did, and I found some information that might be of interest.
What does your sister want now?
Beats me. How's the arm?
I'll live.
Well,
Tell me, how much did you both know about Jeremy's will?
That's what you wanted to drag us in here over.
Just answer the question.
Okay, well, fine. Being a lawyer, he was going to make enemies, so yeah, he drafted a will. Mum and I inherit.
Until now. Did you know he amended it 2 weeks ago?
What?
Catherine, let me do this. Lily is now the primary benefactor. Eddie, you still get some of the inheritance, but...
Did you know about this?
yes, I was with him when he changed it.
Why did he do it? Why did he change it? And why was Catherine cut out?
Well, you see, Mother has been having, let's say, anxiety attacks. And Eddie, I don't really trust with the bulk of my money. So the rest of my money is going to go to you, Lily.
And that's it?
Yeah.
Or is there another reason?
No. Unlike you, Jeremy was more careful with his money.
You knew about Tanya.
Look, Eddie and Tanya have been together for ages. So when we guessed that she was expecting, it was quite obvious.
Never mind that. Did you kill my brother for money?
No. I'm not some damn gold digger, okay? I actually love Jeremy. I was his fiancée.
Yeah, fiance and not wife, and I was brother.
You were too reckless.
I can agree with that.
Oh yeah, look, I've fucked up a lot in my life, and sometimes I haven't given two shits. Sometimes I just wished I didn't fuck it up for people. My mum, dad, Tanya, Jeremy, my baby, even Daz.
Who?
Doesn't matter, no one can bring him back.
Eddie!
Leave him, Scarlett. Let him go.
Catherine, don't let him out your sight.
He's my son. I will go after him.
Who is this Daz?
I don't know. Probably just some old mate of his.
Something tells me I could do with finding out. All this grudges against Jeremy. There seems to be plenty of, despite what you told me.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? For lying to me?
Lying to you?
Lily, you said no one had a reason to want Jeremy dead.
Yeah, well, I'm just saving face, okay? I didn't want to speak ill in front of him when he's just died. Especially in front of his mother.
Lily, you said it yourself. You didn't like it when you were a suspect. I needed you to be honest with me from the off.
Yeah, look, I didn't kill anyone, okay? Fine, Paige didn't like her, but wouldn't have smashed her fucking face in. And now everybody thinks I killed Jeremy for money.
Money talks, isn't it? I've seen people kill for money, kill for love, kill for revenge, kill for jealousy, kill for anything.
Yeah, well, I get it, okay? Look, what did you mean when you said something doesn't add up? And before anyone else ends up dead?
I'm working on that.
Okay, well, here's my theory. Paige kills Jeremy, and then someone else kills Paige, either to get back at her or to cover up something else. Not me, before you ask. You said so yourself that Paige wasn't out of the frame.
I did, but... Lily, you have to understand any concrete evidence, and I need to figure out who's done this, and I can't just... without any evidence. You said that Jeremy was drinking madly tonight.
Yeah. So was Eddie.
Something tells me I could do with finding out who this Daz is.
Tanya and I are going to go check on the general.
Very well. You won't lash out this time, I hope.
Not this time.
The law is a curious profession, I presume, Judge.
It certainly can be.
I can tell.
Meaning?
You weren't exactly discreet. Care to explain that?
Being a judge gives you a strong sense of justice, Catherine.
And being a bereaved parent means you'll do anything to catch your son's killer.
Paige was my goddaughter. Besides, you invited her.
Because I trusted her. And now I'm not so sure. Tonight's only proved how little I know.
Then perhaps you need to take a look at this.
Paige, meet me in the garden. Don't say anything to anyone else. Stay sharp. S. Graves.
S. Graves. The detective.
It would certainly appear to be.
She's looking over her shoulder. The way she moves around, what is she so afraid of? And this, stay sharp. Does that mean anything to you?
I can't say it does.
Catherine, Scarlett told you to keep an eye on Eddie.
He's a big boy, he can look after himself.
What's that?
From your sister, apparently.
What?
It has her name on it.
Where did you find it?
Richard gave it to me. Paige was told to meet your sister in the garden and to stay sharp.
Stay sharp. This note, can I see it?
Normally, I would have said to show it to your sister, but now I'm not so sure she can be trusted. And neither is... Judge? Richard?
Stay sharp. What did she mean when she said that?
And you can blame Robert for that.
Oh, you've got some nerve. You always complained when I sang my son's praises. You never understood.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have tried to put me down for opting to put my career first.
You never sang Eddie's praises, Kat. Oh, it's always Jeremy this and Jeremy that.
Shut up and save your breath. You've already screamed the place down.
Maybe because I found Eddie's body.
Did you?
You're carrying Eddie's child, aren't you? Eddie didn't seem to want the responsibility now, did he?
Are you even more of a loose cannon than your father?
How dare you!
Didn't kill him, if that's what you're getting at.
Well, you wouldn't simply admit it, would you?
Would you? I didn't exactly accept you. Jeremy was poison first. Who does that cast suspicion on?
If I wanted to cut someone's throat, I wouldn't need to steal a kitchen knife. You, on the other hand, Eddie refuses responsibility for your child. Did you get your daddy to injure him so that you can kill him later?
Please, enough.
Now you've piped up.
Oh, everyone just shut up! Let me think. I've been looking at this all wrong. What I don't know is the reason for wanting Eddie dead.
That's helpful.
We've spent all this time trying to find this murderer, but what if we don't need to?
You were there when Jeremy was murdered. We weren't witnesses to Paige's or Eddie's. Have you been slipping in and out?
I mean, you act like you're scared of your own shadow.
Did you have a fallout with your sister, and this is you getting back at her?
Please, if I wanted to get revenge on Lily, killing Jeremy might have made sense. But Eddie? Paige? I didn't know either of them personally, and Lily's not exactly enamoured by either of them, is she? So ask yourselves this. What reason would I have to want any of them dead?
Have you got any leads then?
A name, possibly. Daz.
And this note?
What note?
Paige left it to me. To her, from you, of all people.
Where's this note now?
Here.
Thank you. That clears up one thing. Lily, who knew?
Just me, Sam. I don't know who else.
And did any of you know this Daz? Ring any bells?
So, you have a name, but no motive.
Look, Eddie was reckless and he made mistakes and as he said himself, often didn't give two shits about them. But I think he did feel responsible for something other than the pregnancy. Something regarding this Daz.
Robert has mentioned that name before. A name from his military days, I think.
Of course. Doctor, I need to speak to the General.
You should be ready by now.
Right, everyone, go and wait.
We can wait in the dining room.
Catherine, it's best if you wait with the others. Dr. Hart, I'll go alone.
You coming, Lily?
Just give me a minute, okay? I'm sorry I didn't take you seriously before.
Civilized chat.
Would explain why I brought that.
Not entirely. Being in the military, you must have seen some things in your time.
Yes, I have. There are many nights where I'm late at night and I get a sense of dread.
General, I can call you Bill, right?
Indeed.
Bill, I need to know about your time in the military. Did you ever know anyone who went by the name of Daz? I'll take that as a yes. Now take your time. Tell me everything you know.
Darren, or Daz, as everyone called him, came to the military straight out of college. Bit of a rumble-tumble kid, but loyal and patriotic. He told me over and over that he was so keen on joining the military, but his family just kept insisting him not to go.
How'd he die?
How did you... He was trying to save another private and he stepped on a landmine. I survived, obviously, but
I know what it's like to be haunted. Did Eddie know Daz?
yeah, he was, he kept saying about how he'd let the poor guy down, poor chap.
I know this is hard, but I think Eddie was murdered because of this.
You really think so?
You must have had to break the news to the family.
I couldn't. Robert Atherton went in my place.
I see. And is there anything else?
Well, Robert kept talking about his Daz's sister. She kept saying, answering most of the questions and doing most of the talking.
I see. Sister.
Yes, Graves?
What now? I think I've made my thoughts on being interrupted Tony?
Your sister's missing. None of us have seen her since she was in the drawing room.
Who? Has anyone gone to look for her? Who?
No one's seen her.
Who is it?
Hello? What do you want? Where's my sister? No, keep my sister out of this. Enough of the games! What makes you think I'd be interested in any proposition of yours? No. No, I won't lose her too.
Who are you talking to?
Disgrace! Oh, what the hell are you doing?
I have a previous engagement!
If you want something done these days, you've got to get it done yourself.
As confessions go, that wasn't half bad.
D.S. Graves, why don't you take a seat?
Quite happy standing, thank you.
Wasn't impressed, Starlet. And don't forget, I assume you've still got the gun.
Where is Lily?
I don't know. Just want to talk to you, face to face.
Tell me, Helen. Was it worth it?
You're the ingenious detective. Why don't you figure it out?
Did no one ever tell you, Helen, that murder's not the answer?
Well, somebody should have told Eddie that before he sent my brother to his grave.
Daz.
Darren. Anyone who ever called him Daz only ever got him into trouble.
Is that what you were trying to do? Keep your little brother out of trouble? It was you that tried to stop him from joining the military, wasn't it?
I couldn't help it hearing about dead or wounded soldiers in the media all the time. Eddie should have kept his nose out of it.
Daz, mate, if you want to join the military, go for it. Your family can't stop you. It's your choice.
So you did it for revenge, then?
You tell me.
All right. You wanted something simple. Painful. Could easily be mistaken as suicide. Disinfectant. You sneak in while I'm talking to Jeremy and put it in his drink. Meant for Eddie, of course, but both the brothers were drinking the same lager. So easy for anyone to mix up. The knife became your backup plan. What you didn't count on was Paige Cartwright. She finds out and tries to warn Lily. Realising that she's onto you, you decide that you need to shut her up. Hence warning me so quickly about the General's gun, so that I would be distracted. You lure her outside to her favourite spot in the garden and hit her over the head. Twice, to be sure. And the handwritten note. Oh, that Paige was so clever enough to make you think she'd disposed of, as you thought she would. By now, you're in way too deep and you realise you need to finish the job. When you get the chance, you find Eddie and you slit his throat. The only reason you still have the knife is because Tanya found the body and how did you put it? She screamed the place down. Well then?
Impressive. Very clever.
What Eddie did wasn't a crime, Helen.
Might as well have been. Eddie as good as killed Darren.
It wasn't right. Why would you do it? I don't think Darren would have wanted his sister to be a murderer.
And you know what? I think Lily wouldn't have wanted her sister to abandon her for 7 years. Yes, I know about that. From Lily herself.
I don't discuss my personal matters with murderers.
You don't need to. And Yes, Graves.
What?
I get answers. And you know what? Jeremy had the audacity to offer me bribe money. £400! That's all he thinks my silence is worth. It's not worth it.
If you're trying to bribe me, it won't work.
Well, my offer is that.
Keep your dirty money. Helen, give me the gun!
It's mine!
Helen, give me the gun!
No!
Helen, give me the gun! Ah, fuck! Shit! Ah! Get down! Where's the gun? Where's the gun?
That kind of bite. Come on then, detective. Why don't you do it? Shoot me.
No. No! I'm not gonna waste a bullet on you. Save your strength. You know, you'll need it where you're going to next. And I wouldn't expect any pity, for old time's sake.
And she had the audacity to even think about marrying Jeremy. As much of an egotistical bastard that he is. I'm glad I mixed up the drinks now. Because you know what? I'm not going to lose any sleep over it.
No, you won't, you bitch. You were right about betrayal.
Lily, give me the gun! Lily, quickly get out of here!
Well, now I know what I missed. An engagement party turned into a bloodbath. 4 people, including our murderer, in a shallow grave. Thus, no arrests. Pity. There was a nice little prison cell waiting for her. Taxpayers' money gone to shit.
No arrests.
Can't exactly arrest a dead murderer, can we? Your sister has given me a very detailed report, as always. I'm sorry for your loss. All of you.
How long?
What?
How many years? You know, down the drain. After tonight.
Too many.
Not enough. We'll never get the years back for the life she took.
True. I would have paid to see her hang.
Look, Catherine.
No. Deed is done. I'm sorry, Lily. I'm sorry, everybody. wanting tonight to go perfectly. What was it all worth in the end? And now, I've lost my family.
Not quite.
Not now, Alex.
I'm being serious, Kath. You still have family.
Yes. And you're carrying a baby, which would mean that we need a grandmother, and I'm soon to be a grandfather. Oh, I feel old.
If I may,
Yes.
if I can help in any way, please drop me a line. With Jeremy and Eddie, not for myself.
Do you realise that you'll be known as Uncle Sam if you do, right?
Oh well, I guess I can live with it.
All right. And you?
You know me. Back to work.
You know, maybe after all this you might want a bit of a break, eh, Doc?
At least let me put you in touch with my colleague first.
Splendid. Richard?
Ah, well, you know me. Soon it'll be time to go back to the bench myself. Though soon it'll be time to, well, call time on my career. Can only serve for so long.
You know, they say, time waits for no man, does it, old chap?
It certainly does not.
Lily, before tonight, you haven't seen your sister in how long?
Almost 7 years.
What happened between the two of you?
Well,
It wasn't her fault. Almost 7 years ago, Lily had just passed her A-levels and I'd just got a promotion. Naturally, Lily wanted to celebrate it.
and naturally I invited you along.
Not being used to that kind of scene, I got a little bit more than drunk.
We both did.
What happened?
Well, at the end of the night, we couldn't get a taxi, so Scarlett called Dad.
While we were waiting, this guy, he approached us and he was demanding money. He was still at it when Dad arrived, and what Dad didn't know was what the guy had in his pocket. And Dad always said that he wanted to make the world a safer place for his daughters. And while he died trying, he bled to death in my arms.
Can you all just give us a minute, please?
I don't think it was your fault.
Me either. And did you get him in the end?
Yeah.
Jolly good.
I know this wasn't exactly the engagement party we're hoping for.
Why did you do it, Scarlett?
Do you think after all this time I'd be willing to lose you again?
You must be so ashamed of me.
Why?
You're a police detective and now I'm a killer.
Do you regret it?
Oh God, I was so angry. And when the time came, I just wasn't thinking.
I get it. And I understand. You know why I came back now, don't you?
I think so, but why show your face after so long?
In my job, Lily, I've realised that I don't only have to deal with those that are dead, but those that are left behind. Sometimes people don't have the best memories and last memories and they want to change them, but it's too late. I realised I had a chance, and even though I didn't want to put you in danger, I thought that night is the last memory that we have together. And I wanted to change that.
Scarlett, if it's any consolation, I never blamed you for any of it. I know you blamed yourself, and so did I a bit, but God, I think I must understand now more than ever how you must have felt, how you never caved in to any anger. It's beyond me, Scarlett.
Oh, I nearly did. Trust me, I nearly did.
But you didn't. You were Dad's daughter through and through, and when the time came, you were there for me. I can't believe this is actually happening. You're actually hugging me.
I guess I am. I'm sorry I left you behind, and thank you so much for letting me back in.
Scarlett, thank you for everything. Will you be sticking around?
Yes, Graves!
Yes?
Telephone! Sounds important.
Oh, here we go again.
Go get him, sis.
I won't take so long to come back this time. Special night for me and for Anthony as well. So it is mine and Anthony's last year in the Theatre Society. Anthony's been doing it 10 years, so a lot longer than me. But Anthony, come to the front. Come to the front. Honestly, this festival has been phenomenal. It has been better than I could have ever imagined, and it from everyone that happened on the first night, the second night, everyone that helped out, and everyone that's helped out tonight. There's some gifts for everybody. Right. There you go. And Adam up in the lighting box. Do you want to come down?
Come on, Anne.
Come on, Adam.
We've already had one person fall downstairs.
Oh my god, it's alive again.
But honestly, I just want to reiterate a thank you to all of the committee, to every single production team, to every production team, to the hubs, to everyone that's either jumped in 2 weeks before who has been doing this month. I genuinely would not have been able to make the festival happen without the help of everybody. So I just want to give everyone a big round of applause.
show. Jen is also the president. As she said, this is her last year in the society, and I think she's done a fantastic job, as always. So here's a little something from all of us in the society to say thank you for your work this year.
Well, I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope, well, I'll hopefully be in the audience watching next year, but I hope to see you all next year as well. So thank
Stop.
It worked.
Okay.
We get all that, pal.
Shall we? Okay. Can I take lead? Okay.
The camera.
Okay. Oh well, let's start with Anthony then. Any final words following your first impression of the show, your last impression of the show? What do you feel? How are you feeling?
I'm just really proud to see this show on the stage, to be honest. I mean, I took up writing only during the COVID pandemic to help me like manage my time, manage my mental health. And it all just took off from there, really. I just came up with this mad idea of writing something. It's the first time that I've directed on stage because my first show was obviously a Zoom production. It's been a nerve-wracking experience for me, which I want to learn from it. I want to take the best parts from it.
Yeah. Well, we're all so glad that you did, and it was a brilliant show. And I hope you enjoy celebrating tonight.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being a part of it.
Oh, that's lovely. All right, I will continue this interview downstairs. Any last words as a finish for the performance?
It's fucking warm on this stage.
Very warm.
Very warm.
Any end of words, interviews? Oh, bless you. I could hear your voice cracking. I was like, oh no, she's going, she's gone.
She's already gone. Come on.
We absolutely smashed it. Thank you very much.
Sister of dreams. Right. It's boiling. I'm sweating. I'm wearing white. This dress is going to be see-through by the time I make it down. We survived. Yep. And I'm going to return my mic to the film cinematographer. I'm looking at him now. He's greatest man I know. Adore him to pieces. Sean Stone Riley behind the camera right now. My best mate, my compadre, my naughty Nazi saluter, my pint of cum guzzler, my kicked out a lead mill champion and hero for life.
Is this on?
Any final words?
Yes, Bingus Day is coming soon again. Apparently, we had it last year. It was a great success. I believe Robert is getting the cream cheese and everything ready. So yeah, it should be fantastic.
Don't forget your bagel.
And don't forget your bagels. You'll need it for the cream cheese. Bingus.
You heard it here first. Thank you, Will. I'm going to put my microphone down.
I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I might be a bit hungover.
You probably will. I don't blame you now.
There's a bleeding bloody bloodbath. There's a bleeding bloody. It was good, that, mate. I was trying to do it like from comedy set last night, like before we watched it. Bloody bloodbath.